The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Dante.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Dante Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am, sir, you. Yeah, you. Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Dante and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Dante Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Dante Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Dante Morrison's website, www.dantemorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Dante. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Dante and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the Donta Show. Bless you, Eddie. I am your host, Donta Morrison, and I am here to give you another dynamic hour of power with your boy. We're going to have a good conversation on tonight. It's going to be kind of controversial. It's going to kind of tickle some feathers, ruffle some feathers a little bit, but I am excited about it. So go ahead and start inviting your friends, your family, your cousins, your loved ones on up in here. Get the folks up in here and let's have this conversation. Let me invite some people right now. Let me see who can get up in here. I want you to come on in here because we're going to talk about some comments that Kanye West made. They were kind of ignorant. They were kind of insensitive and kind of did not generate the community outrage and buzz that I thought it would have. How did he slide under the radar with this one and nobody is saying anything? I mean, we're in this whole cancel culture climate. I'm not really a big fan of the cancel culture. I'm all about, holding folks accountable for what they said. But how did this slip? Speaking of cancel culture, let's talk about Whoopi for a brief minute. Yesterday, on the show, we unpacked what Whoopi said in regards to the Holocaust and how it was not about race. And I thought that was a very interesting thing that Whoopi said. And people, people took what she said and they tried to unpack it as best as they could. They were like, okay, well, maybe she didn't mean it that way. She didn't want to say it that way. It came out wrong. Basically Whoopi said that the Holocaust was not about race. It was about humanity's, I can't get it correctly how she said it, but it was about humanity, and man's willingness to try to overcome somebody else's situation, yada, 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 yada. Long story short, she basically said the Holocaust is not about race. Okay, so what's up, Frat? What's up, Kayne, over there on YouTube? Speaking of YouTube, if you have not subscribed to the Donta Show on YouTube, make sure you do so. Go to youtube.com/Donta Morrison. It will cost you absolutely nothing to be a subscriber of the Donta Show. Click that subscribe button and you'll be notified every single time I go live. You do not want to miss it. All right, back to Whoop. So Whoopi basically said the Holocaust was not about race. Now, some people on the post last night was like, yo, but it was about race because the Germans were trying to build the super race. Hitler's idea was that the Germans were going to be this super race that were going to take over the world. Blonde hair, blue eyes, body build, all that kind of stuff. They're going to take over the world. All right, that's what Hitler's idea was. Master race, build the master race. He didn't see anybody outside of Germany as a part of the master race. So he used the word race. So when Whoopi said it wasn't about race, I was like, well, okay. Hitler said race in all of his speeches, race. They did all the stuff to the Jews because they were not a part of the master race. So race was at play. However, it was not about color. So we went back and forth last night on the show. It was about color and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to say, Cree, what are you talking about? Suicide, cancer people? No, I'm not. I haven't talked about that. That's not tonight's show, Cree, but you are right. We're going to talk about suicide, but not on tonight's show. Not tonight's show. So talking about color. All right. Now, we all know that certain people can say certain things and get away with it. That's been proven time and time again. If Kyrie Sinaj is watching, Kyrie can chime in on what we're talking about that because he and I had a very robust conversation via the inbox about this whole situation. And I said, Kyrie, why are you shocked? So here's the thing. Whoopi Goldberg was suspended at The View over hurtful Holocaust comments. So she did get suspended for what she said. Now, I know some of y'all are like, well, wait a minute. What Whoopi said was not a lie. It was not about race, because it was not about black against white in the terms of how we view race. It was about dominance over, submissive type situations. Color was not a part of the Holocaust. Yes, that is true. We can all agree with that. But also some people commented last night was about was Paul. Paul chimed in and Paul said he was talking to some Jews one time and they didn't, the Jew he was talking to said the Jewish community do not consider themselves white. They do not consider themselves white. So I'm like, well, what do they consider themselves? Because Jews are not, but Jews also, Jew is not a color. Blacks can be Jewish. You know, you can be Jewish because it's a religion. It's a practice. It is a practice. So it's really cloudy and it's really murky. The waters are murky, but Whoopi was suspended. And if anybody is a fan of The View, you know that Whoopi is like top seat. Whoopi is the one that a lot of folks tune in to watch. So this says the daytime panel show co-host will be off the program for 2 weeks after making controversial comments Monday about the Jewish people and the Holocaust in response to a local school board banning the graphic novel Moss. All right. So Godwin, whoever Kim Godwin, imagine that name. Kim Godwin said, effective immediately, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrongful and hurtful comments. I've asked her to take time off to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, family, and communities. Okay. So with that being said, with that being said, so Kim Goodwin is the president of ABC News. All right, she is the president, so she has the power to pull that kind of plug. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel that Whoopi should have been suspended based upon what she said? Like the comments up. I'm not sure how many folks are watching, but those who are watching, go ahead. Let's get in these comment sections. Let me know. Do you think Whoopi Goldberg should have been suspended? Jenny, do you think she should have been suspended? Jenny says, oh, I didn't know she was suspended, but it makes sense. Okay. Jenny also said, if a white person says something about slavery, they'd suspend them. That was my argument in the comment section, the private chat with Kyrie Sinaj. I said, well, Kyrie, let's just unpack this. If a white person had kind of, belittled or just rolled over slavery like it was, just some black folks been, in prison and beaten, yada, 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 would that white person have been, we want that white person suspended? I would say yes. Thais says, I won't be tuning in for 2 weeks, but go off, Kim. Use your power, sis. Go off. Thais is done. I'm not doing that. I personally think that if something is said that supports any kind of oppression or mass murder or whatever, then yeah, that needs to be examined and evaluated. However, I think we all know what Whoopi was trying to say. So I think that should be taken into consideration. But we are in a very culturally sensitive season. Right now the climate, everybody is I don't want to belittle and say super sensitive or hypersensitive, but I feel that we know Whoopi well enough to know that Whoopi was not trying to belittle what happened during the Holocaust. I think that what Whoopi was trying to express was that we looking at white people killing white people. So it wasn't about race per se, the way we look at slavery and all the other things that have gone against white people and what the white people did to the Native Americans. Hello, racism, what white people did to Mexicans, came and made Texas and California part of the U.S. I mean, this is Mexico, what they did, racism. So I'm like, I get what Whoopi was trying to say. I didn't think it came out wrong. And even after Whoopi had said it, I sat back and was like, oh, this is not going to go well for her, because we all know the power of the Jewish community in the entertainment industry. I don't care how you look at it, how you feel that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey have changed the game. Tyler and Oprah is pennies in the bucket compared to the Jewish dollar when it comes to the media industry. So we need to just really realize that. And we are still a part of a system that does not fully respect the Black voice and does not fully respect any voice that speaks out of alignment with popular opinion or popular belief. So here we go. Tim Hall says, hold on. Oh, Jenny said, I know what you're trying to say. I think right. I agree, Jenny, with you. I think it came across as insensitive to the people affected. Whitney even apologized. Whitney, what? Okay. Whoopi even apologized. Whoopi was like, yo, what I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Sorry y'all took it that way. Like, bad whoop. But I mean, she's like, I'm sorry. We got folks out there that have never apologized for the stuff they said, and they are still on the air. They've never said sorry. They never said, I didn't mean it that way. They said what they said, and they are still sitting behind media desks and corresponding and all kind of stuff with nothing. But at the end of the day, Whoopi is what? Melanated. Melanated. So hold on. I want to get what Tim said. Tim said, where is it at? Extremely murky. Right. This is murky. It's murky. The water's cloudy. I've always wondered how religion of people view themselves as a race of people. I don't think Whoopi should have been suspended for as long as she is. Right. 2 weeks. Is that 2 weeks without pay or 2 weeks we don't see Whoopi? Because, them contracts be airtight. I mean, is it 2 weeks without pay? Because Whoopi probably like, well, cool. I need some time to myself anyway. I'm sick of all this foolishness and blah, 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 blah. Thais said the right wingers already on Twitter talking about Sharon Osbourne and Roseanne. Whoopi is in no way in the same category as Sharon Osbourne and definitely not Roseanne. I think Roseanne is one of the most ignorant people in America, but Whoopi is in no way in alignment with them. So I'm just saying, I don't know. But her apology to me, it should have satisfied, but it didn't. And it was real off with her head. Who does this black yada, yada, yada think she is? No, sit her down. She needs to go somewhere. But what she said, I don't think she meant any harm at all, and it was not a malicious attack against the Jewish community. So, just wanted to get that off of my chest for a minute. So let's go into tonight's situation. Like I said, we always talking about the cancel culture, and if you guys recall, a few months ago, DaBaby was canceled. Not sure if he's back. Is DaBaby back? Is DaBaby back, y'all? I don't really follow hip hop like that. Well, no, I follow hip hop. I don't follow DaBaby like that. I didn't follow DaBaby before he said what he said. I didn't follow him after he said what he said. But I guess he's sort of still canceled, kind of. He's canceled light, L-I-T-E. He's not fully canceled. Anyway, DaBaby says some stuff about, people with HIV, AIDS, and with the whole nine. And it just called this firestorm on social media and off with his head and how dare he, who does he think he is, and bliggity blase. All right. Now, Kanye, you gotta love him West, is doing something to me far worse than what DaBaby did, because we all know Kanye is in his feelings about his little old wife leaving him and possibly dating Pete Davidson or whoever or ever she's dating, whatever. But so Kanye, Kwame, am I just talking about this, or do you have a whole presentation? Because I don't want to interrupt what Pyro is doing, because I can just go off the cuff with this whole asinine situation. But if you got a whole presentation you want to do, then let's do this. All right, no presentation. All right, boom, here we go. So Kanye is now running around telling everybody that Pete Davidson has AIDS. Chew on that. Chew on it. Kanye West is going around to media outlets and publicly saying that Pete Davidson, the man who is supposedly dating his soon-to-be ex-wife, has AIDS. Yeah. Now, this isn't new. This happened January 28th, 2022. Yes, Jenny. This is what Kanye, gotta love him West, is now saying on the streets. So I know that you are upset about the fact that your wife has moved on. I know you are upset about the fact that you wasn't invited to your kid's birthday party. I know that you are upset that nobody likes your clothes. I know that you are upset that your fashion line is garbage. I know that you are upset that you are being drugged because you said you want to do a fashion line and let homeless people model your clothes. I know you are upset about a whole lot of stuff. But what you should not now nor ever do is use AIDS as a weapon to demean someone. Now, the fact that you even said AIDS shows how ignorant you are, Mr. West. AIDS, really? Anybody that still walks around and says, oh, you got AIDS, that tells me off the bat where your head is at. Because you are going back to 1984, 85, through the 90s, and just AIDS. Oh my God, you got AIDS. You got AIDS. Kanye, really? Are you that childish? Are you that butthurt about the fact that Kim Kardashian does not want you anymore? That you are going to try to tarnish this man's name by going around saying that he has AIDS? All right. Here's the thing. And sorry, Jamie. Homeless people mind the club. Yes. Okay, let's go back to this. Backpedal. Yes, Kanye West is planning to do a fashion show where homeless people are modeling his clothes. Okay, he has a plan for that. Now, if anybody has ever seen Kanye West fashion line, it already looks like they belong on homeless people because Kanye West fashion line is atrocious. It is hideous. It's like he got a brown paper bag and just put a rope around it and said, "Girl, pump, walk, sis, walk." Really? No, Kanye, your clothing line is garbage. It's garbage. You know, I don't even think the homeless people want to wear it. If I was homeless, I'd be like, "Yeah, nah, I'm good, Yee. I'm good. You know, give me the shoes, you know, but I don't want to wear that garb that you call fashion." So yeah, that's how I feel now after he's doing all this Pete Davidson stuff. So yes, so let's unpack this further. So Kanye is in his feelings, and he is spreading rumors, unfounded rumors that Pete Davidson is gay. Gay. I forgot to add that part. Pete Davidson is gay and has AIDS. All right. So do me a favor, y'all. I want us to talk about this and I want to unpack this. And I know that this conversation is not what you tuned in for on a Tuesday night to be like, "Oh my God, we ain't what?" No, start sharing this video. Share this video, tag your friends, get them in here because it's time for a little cultural sensitivity one-on-one with Dr. Donta Morrison. So tag your friends, tag your kids, tag your cousins, tag your neighbors, yell out the window and say, "Yo, tune into the Donta Show. It's on right now." Send them the link to the Donta Show, youtube.com/Donta Morrison. You know, do what you got to do because we need to have a conversation about this. Why in 2022, a grown-ass man is walking around using AIDS and gay as a weapon to defame another man? Why are we doing that in 2022? Why? So Tim, ain't that clown moved on with somebody else too? Let's talk about it, Tim. Let's talk about it. I haven't checked for him in years. He's displaying little D energy doing what he's doing. Tim, listen. So we have seen Kanye West in the arms with another boo-boo kitty. You know, he's kabukiing with somebody else. So you already cupcaking over here. And you mad because your wife, soon ex-wife, has moved on. So instead of you just taking one to the chin and walking on, you're going to try to come for her new dude and say, he gay and he got AIDS. You put gay and AIDS in the same category. You taking us back 20 some odd years to the ignorance at which HIV first came. Really, Kanye? That's what we doing? Oh, but my God, how about this? We have not canceled Kanye. We have not talked about Kanye. It is not all over the internet. It's not all over Twitter. Ain't nobody in no uproar about this. Why not? Why not? Why are not folks pissed off about this situation? What's up, Maurice? How you doing, man? Why are folks not pissed off about this? Kanye West, my dude, really? Pete Davidson got AIDS. All right. So for those that don't realize how triggering and how traumatic this is, imagine someone you know that is living with HIV. All right, living with HIV, and they're trying to navigate, how do I exist? How do I exist in this world with this thing that's inside of me that is still stigmatizing? People are still stigmatized for having HIV. People are still shunned. People are still ostracized. People are still getting kicked out their homes for having HIV. People don't want to date somebody that has HIV. Imagine now someone that is trying to navigate their diagnosis, seeing this global icon publicly say Pete Davidson is gay and got AIDS. Now, to you, that may be like a little hee ha ha moment, okay? But to someone that's trying to exist in that space, they're like, oh my God, the shame still continues. Because Kanye West, notice he didn't talk about anything that Pete Davidson really has done. How about strung out on drugs? We ain't gonna talk about that. You're not gonna say Pete Davidson is an ex-cokehead, you know, or an ex-crack addict, or a felon, or Pete Davidson did this and did that. You're gonna make up stuff that in your finite thinking should be the end-all, be-all to his career. AIDS and gay. So when you think of it in that context, you realize, yo, that is a low blow, right? Because hurt people hurt people. But like Tim said, dude, you are publicly going out with another woman. Publicly, you are buying Birkin bags for this other chick. You are competing with other celebrities to get the attention of this other female that you want on your arm. So as you are seeking happiness on your end, you're gonna try to shade your wife's happiness and whatever she is doing. Are you serious? And this is what people do. Not just Kanye, people do. You move on. You moved on, and now you still want to take digs at your ex that's trying to get their life together. How many of y'all out there have ever dated somebody, and when the relationship ended, all you want to do was amicably go your separate ways? And as you are trying to navigate in your new singleness and date new people, yada, 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 it seems like every single time you turn around, your ex is right there. Your ex is trying to sabotage your new relationship. Your ex is calling you at all hours of the night, hoping that the other person will hear the phone ring and be like, well, what's going on? Your ex is sending you stuff to your job. I know you like flowers, girl. Here's some flowers. You know, sending candy to you. Hey, boy, I know you like candy. Here's some candy, boy. You know, but you sitting back like, you left me. You broke up with me. You didn't want me no more. You told me this was not a good fit. You said that this was not the right time. You said you needed to be alone to figure yourself out. You told me all that. That's what you said to me. Why are you calling me? Why are you sitting on my porch when I come home? Why are you outside my job when I get off work? Why are you right here on my neck? You broke up with me. I am trying to move on and get my life back together. All right? Kanye, Kim, separate ways, but for some reason, Yeezy can't let it click in his head that his wife has left him and she is done with him. So Sean said immature. Maurice said, I like candy. Thank you, Maurice. I will send you a bag of Brock's caramels next week. Sean Degree said, so immature. I agree 100%. But have you guys ever met a Kanye? Have you ever met a Kanye? Have you ever met a dude or a dudette that could not take the hint that it's over? That it's over. Now, my question to you is this. If you were Pete Davidson, how or would you respond? Would you respond? What do you think Kim is telling Pete right now? If anything, what Kanye is doing, in the midst of all this, is bringing them closer together. Because who does he think is going to console Pete in the midst of all this slander? As you're dragging down Pete and calling Pete gay and calling Pete have AIDS and yada, 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 guess who is reminding Pete that he is not gay? Your soon-to-be ex-wife. She is saying, oh, babe, you know you're not gay. Come on, show me how not gay you are. Please, Petey. Come on, Pete. Bring that Pete. So, Kanye, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. And any guy that is doing that, or any female that is doing that, sit back and think about it. While you are trying to dog out your ex-bae's new one and trying to drag their name through the club and drag their name through the streets, who do you think is consoling them? Your ex-bae. So you are really pushing them closer together. Because for all you know, Kanye and Kanyeettes that are out there, for all you know, Kim could have been like, you know what? I don't really see me and Pete rocking like that. I don't really see that. But your idiot comments and posts is breaking down Pete. He's now more vulnerable. He's now opening up and saying, Kim, I'm not gay. Kim, I don't have AIDS. Kim, I'm sorry. Kim, what do I need to do to prove to you how straight I am? And Kim's like, oh, this is a new you. Oh, Pete, I see you. Okay, Pete. So Kanye, I hope this backfires on you in a way that's immeasurable. that you can't even comprehend, because in the midst of you doing all this stuff and using AIDS and gay as a way to bring another man down, you are still perpetuating the stigma and shame that so many gay people with HIV have to deal with on a daily. All right. So when I read that, I sat back and I was like, wow, this is really interesting that what Kanye has said and what Kanye is doing has not gone viral. But then I had to think about the fact that Kanye has done so much dumb stuff. I mean, so much dumb stuff. This is the same man that voted for Trump. This is the same man that said slaves could have been free if they wanted to. Just leave the plantation. You know, this is the same man that we have seen just slide down into the pit and the abyss of doom and despair because his mind has just snapped. And I don't think he realizes the damage that he is doing, not to Pete. Pete is going to be fine. Pete is good, my dude, because Pete got your woman, you know. But the fact that he is perpetuating the stereotype and stigma and those followers that he had that was like, yo, I love me some Kanye, but Kanye just said AIDS and I have HIV and I can't rock with this no more. Think about that. So, Tim, what you say? Woo, Lord, don't get me to testifying right here. Go play with them pound puppies you did me dirty for and leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right, slow down, Tim. Slow down, Tim. Slow down. Yes, cuz of doom and despair. You ever been on a slide, like a water slide, and then it has that dark tunnel, like going to Raging Waters, then it got the dark tunnel, you slide through dark, it just gets really black. That's what Kanye's on. I think Kanye was in the light. I love Kanye when he first came out. You know, when him and Selena Johnson had the all fall, and they all fall down. That was my jam. But then over time, I said, oh, he's changing. Then when his mother passed away, God rest her soul, that was it. We just saw him just fly away, and he has not flown back. And I thought that maybe when he became a Kardashian, things would shift. You know, when he took on, you know, the last name and had the beautiful children, that something would happen. But then I was like, nah, Con, yeah, I can't see you, bro. So this is what I'm gonna do, really quick. So if you're on here, and thanks for all the new folks to join tonight. Maurice, how you doing, fam? How you doing? So Maurice, my peoples now. Maurice, make sure to follow us on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Donta Morrison and subscribe to the Donta Show. Do that real quick. Like, just do it tonight before you go to bed. Do it in the wee hours of the morning. Before you get the lotion and take care of yourself, follow the Donta Show. All right, before you get greasy, follow the Donta Show. All right. So listen, this is what I'm going to do really quick. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Do not go. You called him a pigeon, cuzzo. He's a pigeon. You know, so do not go anywhere. We're going to do a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'm going to give you some information that's going to help you. Yeah, it's going to help you. I'm going to leave it just like that. Go ahead, Kwame. Let's go to commercial. What's up? Welcome back to the second half of the Donta Show. I am glad that you are tuning in with us on tonight. Please make sure to like, share, comment, all that kind of stuff. One thing I love about doing my show is the interaction that I have. Some shows we have hundreds of thousands of people watching. Other shows we got like a little small intimate crowd. So some days we're in an arena and some days we're in a lounge. So I love that because it's always diverse and it's always a fun exchange of just conversation. So thank y'all for tuning in, for rocking with me. So for the past, 15, 20 minutes, we've been talking about Kanye and his antics and the words that he said in regards to AIDS and gay people, not gay people, but Pete Davidson, and the fact that some of y'all have been Kanye and Kanye-ettes when you've been kicked to the curb by your partner. And it's okay. Love hurts. And if somebody don't want you no more, sometimes you respond differently. Some of y'all watching right now, you've been broken up with somebody and you sat back and was like, wait, what? Do you know who I am? How dare you leave me? And then you go on this little very immature tirade. And then once you snap out of it, you look back over your shoulder and say, oh my God, I have just embarrassed the hell out of myself behind somebody I really don't even want no more. Because some of y'all, it's more about an ego thing. You actually want the relationship to end. And then when it does end, you're in your feelings because you didn't end it first. So it's more so like, well, how dare you break up with me first? I was going to leave you anyway. And then you start doing dumb stuff to the person that left you that you don't even want no more. I mean, we've all done it. We've all been in our teens and 20s and 30s and 40s, some of y'all in your 50s, doing dumb stuff behind people that you don't want to be with. Right now, Kanye, yes, he still wants his wife back, but he has obviously moved on to another female and he's trying to do his thing. So it's all about his ego. We all know Kanye has an ego the size of Jupiter. So Kim bruised his ego. Pete Davidson, who's not the, finest brother on the block, but, whatever makes her happy. And we've all had some Pete Davidsons in our life too. We just look at them and be like, wow, but you got a good personality. You make me laugh and you buy me dinner. Okay. We've all done it. If you've ever dated somebody ugly or not, I'm not going to say ugly. If you ever dated somebody that was not your typical, just put in the comment section, put a little heart in the comment, put a black heart in the comment and be like, yeah, me, I did that. Kwame says, I don't like the fact that Kanye is continuing to popularize the weaponizing of a stigma. It's tacky, tired, and it's terrible, and I need him to go take a nap. Raggedy brother. Yes, I agree. I've always did the breakup. I've never been kicked to the curb. Oh, Maurice, but keep living. Your day is coming. Just because you said that, watch. Watch what's going to happen next. You're going to find the one, and you're going to think they are the one, and they are not going to see you as the one. And then you're going to say, Donta, you know what? I don't know what I should do. Like, Maurice, keep living. You're going to be just fine. Here's your Brock's candy. Eat your caramel. Be happy. Live life. All right. So here was Maurice. Oh, Maurice, I love you. I've been with someone that wasn't that cute, but his personality was fire. We've all done it. We've all done like, oh my God, you are like not my type whatsoever, but you are so silly, so goofy, and you make good enchiladas. That type of thing. All been there. All right. So this is what I'm going to do right now. So Sean, you've dated a booger wolf. I see the heart. Sean, you've had a wolf. Johnny, you had a wolf. Y'all done had some wolves with y'all cute selves. Y'all are two beautiful women. Who did y'all settle for? Are you still with him? Is he watching now with you? Look over and say, baby, not you. But then look at the camera and just wink. Say, it's him. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to make sure that we're all educated, okay? And it's not a popular subject because for the last 2 years, we've been talking about COVID. COVID. But outside of COVID, there is also other illnesses that people can catch, in the heat of passion. So we have all kind of STDs. And I know y'all looking like, oh my God, here we go. But y'all know Donta is all about educating the folks about sexual health because I am a what? Sexual health educator. So for those that still are in the dark about HIV and how HIV is transmitted, and you're like, I just don't know, is it safe on these streets and yada, yada, yada. Boom. I'm going to give you an HIV 101 in 5 minutes so that you can make the best decision for you. The best decision, like Maurice has so eloquently shared, is just to get the Vaseline baby gel. Just do that and love yourself till you can't love yourself no more. You know what? Because you know where you been. You know what your hands done touched. That'll hit y'all later. All right. So look, here we go. I'm gonna ask you guys this question and see how you guys can chime in on this and see what you guys know about HIV. How is HIV transmitted? I'm gonna see what you guys gotta say. How is HIV transmitted? How is HIV transmitted? And that's a simple question. And believe it or not, when I do these workshops with people and I talk about, well, how is HIV transmitted and yada, 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 folks are still like, mosquitoes, sharing utensils, drinking someone that has AIDS. Yeah, I still get that. Believe you me, if I did a training right now, somebody would say that, and I still hear it. HIV is not transmitted through mosquitoes. So HIV is transmitted through what? It starts with an S and it ends with an X. Thank you, Pam. Sex. See, we've already covered that. Yes, Jenny, bodily fluids and unprotected sex. There you go. So here we go. Sean, thank you. Bodily fluids. Now I'm going to ask you this. There are five body fluids that can transmit HIV. Go ahead, hit the comments up. Let me see who comes up with it first. There are 5 body fluids that can transmit HIV. 5. You ain't got to type all 5 at once. I know y'all sitting there like, I want to be the first one. No, just type the one you know off the bat. Okay, just everybody type one of the body fluids that you know can transmit HIV. Thank you, Kwame. Blood. So we got blood. Blood. That is one of the body fluids that can transmit HIV. What else? What other fluid? That creamy stuff, that truffle butter. Maurice, be more specific. What creamy stuff? What creamy stuff? There's creamy stuff that can be all over the body. So talk to me. Come on, Eddie. Sperm, breast milk, and blood. So that's 3. Sperm, breast milk, blood. That's 3. Saliva. No. Saliva cannot transmit HIV. So so far we got blood, we got sperm, we got breast milk. Sperm, breast milk, and blood. We got 3. We got 3. Come on, y'all. So semen. Boom. That's 4. We got sperm, breast milk, blood, semen. There was 1 left. Thank you, Kwame. Vaginal secretion. So we got blood, sperm, semen, breast milk, vaginal secretions. And there is possibly a 6th one, that is out there. Anal secretions. Ooh, anal secretions. All right. Yes, Jenny, breast milk. So when you think about breast milk, it can spread HIV. So when you imagine a woman that is HIV positive, she's not on medication. Her viral load is not undetectable. She's just HIV everywhere. If she breastfeeds her baby, then the baby is at risk for contracting HIV through the infected breast milk. Okay, so that's it. So boom, right there. Breast milk is one of the bodily secretions that can transmit HIV. All right, so blood, semen, vaginal secretions, sperm, yada, 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 and breast milk. All right. So basically, when you got semen and sperm, so I'm going to switch this right because you said semen and sperm. Those 2 are kind of conjoined. So it's really 1. So let's split up semen and sperm. All right. Split that up. Split it up. Don't get quiet. Don't get nervous. So what 2 things come out the tip of the penis outside of urine? And outside of syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. What 2 things come out the tip of the penis? Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, y'all. Y'all done did this before. Penis. 2 things. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what y'all do. Because y'all rubbing your chin like a penis. I've never seen one of those. No, outside of urine, Jenny. We know urine. So you guys said sperm and semen. Okay. Thank you, Eddie. Pre-cum. So just to be clean for the show, pre-ejaculatory fluid. And then after the pre-ejaculatory fluid, what comes next? After the pre-ejaculatory fluid? Maurice, where you at? Maurice? Pre-ejaculatory fluid, and then the pachow. Oh my God, it's in my eye. Semen, sperm. All right, or cum. Ta-da! So yes, so you have pre-ejaculatory fluid or pre-cum. That is one fluid, because you do know that a guy can have pre-cum and then he does not complete. So you guys are intimate in the moment and having all kind of stuff. There's pre-cum present, but if you guys stop because you hear, the key to the door unlocked or the car comes to the driveway, get up, they home, stop. There's not going to be any cum, because he's not gonna finish, at least not with you. All right. So we got blood, vaginal secretions, breast milk, pre-ejaculatory fluid, and then semen, cum. All right, boom, we got that. Now, when it comes to how those can be transmitted, there are 3 types of sex that you can have. Three. Here we go. What are they? Come on, three. When you think about the bedroom, when you think about you just getting gutter and raunchy and all that, what are the 3 ways you can have sex? Now, adults always... Kwame, stop giving all the answers. Anal, yes. Janie, boom, there you go. Anal. Kwame, oral, boom, there you go. What's the 3rd? Now, Janie, you said anal first. Janie? See, this opens doors. I love this. Janie said anal. Anal, oral, vaginal. Yes, anal, oral, vaginal. You guys did awesome. Round of applause for that. I'm going to tell you why you did awesome with that. Because normally when I ask that question, what are the 3 types of sex you can have, people will sit back, and adults, especially us, because you want to be right all the time. Oh, I got that, Dante. Here we go. Doggy style, missionary, reverse cowgirl, froggy style. Like, whoa. Those are positions. All right. So do not confuse positions with the type. Oral, anal, vaginal. Oral, anal, vaginal. Boom, done, data. That's it. All right. So froggy style, reverse cowgirl, missionary, whatever you see in your Kama Sutra book. Okay, that's all fine and lovely. I support it. I rock with you. But it's oral, anal, and vaginal. All right, oral, anal, and vaginal. There you go, right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Blood, semen, pre-cum, breast milk, vaginal secretions, oral, anal, vaginal, boom. Now, out of oral, anal, and vaginal, which one is the riskiest? Out of oral sex, anal sex, vaginal sex, which one is the riskiest? Which one will put you at the most risk of exposure? Come on. Uh-oh, Maurice, you hit a speed bump? Not Froggy? What, Maurice? What? Come on. All right, here we go. Out of the 3, out of oral sex, anal sex, and vaginal sex, which one is the riskiest? We got Titan says anal. Jenny says vaginal. Maurice says oral. Who y'all think won out of that? Titan won. Anal. Anal is the riskiest. Anal will put you at the most risk of exposure to HIV if you are having sex with a person that is infected. But when we think about who's most at risk, are we talking about the giver? Are we talking about the receiver? Thanks, Kwame. Are we talking about the giver? Are we talking about the receiver? And why do you think anal is the riskiest? And don't go to, oh my God, because it hurt. No, why do you think anal sex is the riskiest out of oral, anal, and vaginal? Why do you think anal sex is the riskiest? And who is it the most risky for? Janie says, right. Janie says the receiver. Eddie says the bottom. If you want to just go gutter with it, the bottom, I was trying to keep it clean. The receiver, Maurice, keep that up, Kwame. Maurice, get your Brock's candy. Maurice, yes. Maurice says because it's easy to bleed. Yes, whenever you are having anal intercourse, whoever is receiving it, there is always some kind of tearing. There's always some kind of bleeding. There's always something going on down there that puts you at risk. If the receiver is infected with HIV, it's a risk. But if that top or the penetrator is infected with HIV and there is no condoms at all, boom, bada, bing, that pre-ejaculatory fluid or that pre-cum or that semen, that cum, that nut, when that goes into the anus, it is going to just, hey, it's going to have a field day. But also, in comparison to that, who else is a receiver in the bedroom? Who else is a receiver in the bedroom? I'll wait. Who else receives in the bedroom? Women. 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 Vaginal sex. So, ladies, you got a vagina. Cisgendered women, you have a vagina. If you don't know what cisgendered is, Google it. That is your word for the day. Cisgendered. C-I-S gender. G-E-N-D-E-R. Google cisgender and find out what cisgender is. But I'm looking at who's commenting, and I believe my cisgendered queens are commenting on tonight. Yes, women are at risk in the bedroom as well. So, ladies, if you are having unprotected sex with a man who has HIV, you are getting penetrated similar to a person that's having anal sex, and they are receiving that penetration part. Okay, remember, there is pre-cum present. So even if he does not finish, you have been exposed to his pre-cum, his pre-ejaculatory fluid. You have been exposed. All right, even if you don't finish, you've been exposed to the pre-cum, and the pre-cum can expose you to HIV and possibly infect you. Notice I said the word possibly because it's not 100% that you'll get infected. It is possible that you will get infected if you're exposed to any of those 5 body fluids. All right. All right. Notice I also said the person receiving with anal sex, because one of the myths is that all gay folks have anal sex. That's all gay folks do, have anal sex. It's a lot of females out there, okay, that do anal sex as well. They like it, they love it, they crave for it, they thirst for it. Women have anal sex too. So we cannot marginalize anal sex and say, oh, that's only for gay people. Also, do not think that all gays engage in anal sex. There are gays that's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want to do that. No. So when we think about anal sex, women, men, whatever. Now, the men that say, a lot of straight men's like, nah, I will never do that. I will never, yada, yada, yada. But you got a lot of guys out there that are heterosexual, and we talked about this, that are heterosexual, but they love their P-spot stimulated. Their P-spot, clutch pearls. Yes, their prostate. Their prostate. So there's a lot of straight dudes out there that have no problem with a female either strapping up or playing with his P-spot. Okay, now ladies, I know you sitting back and saying, oh my God, that's gay. There's nothing gay about sexual pleasure. The man wants to be stimulated by you, sis. He's looking at you saying, yo, man, you fine, baby. Can you come play with my P-spot? And y'all looking like, oh, I will never, because that's gay. He don't want no dude touching him. He wants you touching him. That's just a sidebar off of HIV lane. I'm going to get back on HIV lane right now. Okay, I'm back. All right, here we go. So I want to educate you now, because Janie just said something. But yes, Janie, you are cisgender. Janie, you are cisgender. Janie just said this is making me want to get an STD check. Yes, and it should. You should get tested for HIV every 3 to 6 months if you are having multiple partners or have a partner of unknown status. All right. So I'm just saying that HIV testing is not for a specific population. Men, women, transgender, cisgender, old, young. If you are having sex, get tested. Get tested. I am never going to shame anybody for having sex, because sex is something that everyone is doing. Some of y'all probably having sex right now watching this show with your Vaseline gel. Look at me. Why wouldn't you? So anyway, I'm just saying you should not be scared to get an STD test. You should not be ashamed of it. Walk into the clinic proudly. It is your body. It is your body. Now, let's just going back to when we talk about Kanye and his use of talking about AIDS and HIV. AIDS and HIV are totally different, all right? So HIV, me, I'm a person living with HIV. I do not have AIDS, all right? And we're also trying to get rid of the whole conversation and the use of AIDS as a whole, because AIDS takes us back to a dark time in the virus. It's just dark, because people are living, surviving, and thriving with HIV. So what Kanye was speaking out of ignorance. But there's something really important I want you to know. If you happen to meet someone that is HIV positive and you fall in love with them and they say, I forgot to mention that I have HIV, you've not had sex, you can have healthy sex with them and not contract the virus. How? You equals you. U equals U. So undetectable equals untransmittable. When you get time, Google U, the letter U, the equal sign U, and it's going to come up. If a person with HIV is undetectable, that means this individual has HIV, but they are taking their medication. They're taking their medication. They're doing all they got to do to stay healthy and keep the virus under control, and they reach undetectable status. They can have sex with you and not transmit the virus. Right. So a lot of you guys are like, well, I will never date someone that has HIV and yada, yada, yada. Yes, you look at me. Yes, you would. Trust me. Come on. So you got to think about it like that. A person is undetectable. If you are HIV negative and you meet someone, it is best that you are informed, because if you are informed, you can have healthy conversations with your partner. You can be like, okay, so you have HIV. All right, bet. So are you on your medication? And they can be like, yeah. Are you undetectable? They can be like, yeah. Now that's empowering, because you can also say, are you taking your meds? I'm hit and miss. Are you undetectable? Huh? What's that? I mean, I ain't been to the doctor in about 3 years. Oh, okay. So not only do you have HIV, you're not even responsible about your own health. So if you don't care about your health, you're not going to care about my health. But if someone is undetectable and they're like, yo, I'm undetectable, I'm good. We can go bump uglies all night. You won't catch nothing. You should be like, okay, this person is aware. I'm undetectable. I'm undetectable. So people out there are living with HIV. They are undetectable, and you can have a healthy, loving, happy, great sexual relationship with them and don't have to concern yourself about, am I going to catch HIV being with this person? No. But if you do have those fears and concern, you can get on PrEP. And I'm sure some of you have seen the commercials about Truvada and Descovy for PrEP. They come on BET like late at night when they think everybody's having sex. If you're having sex late at night, you damn sure think about no PrEP commercial. But PrEP is a medication similar to birth control, basically. The same way women can take a birth control pill or get a Depo-Provera shot that will keep you from not contracting a baby. Truvada for PrEP will keep you from contracting HIV. It's a daily regimen you take. They are now working on injectable PrEP. So you will get a shot every 6 months. Isn't that lovely? They're also working on injectable antiretroviral therapies. So people living with HIV that may have a problem taking their medication or like, I just can't do this every single day, they can get a shot. They'll be able to get a shot. And that keeps them regimented. So the more you know, the healthier your sex life can be. Because you go into the bedroom with someone and you go into that space ignorant, after which you feel kind of murky and kind of like, God, what did I just do with this total stranger? Yeah, some of y'all have had sex with strangers. Don't act new. Don't get grand. But if you get the knowledge and make informed decisions about what you're doing in the bedroom, you can have these healthy conversations from a very mature and educated space. And then that way, when you see things like what Kanye said, it will infuriate you because it proves to you, no matter how rich this man is, a musical genius that he is still ignorant about sexual health. And he is using that to weaponize and demonize another individual because he is upset that his marriage didn't work. All right. So hopefully this educated you. Hopefully this enlightened you, about HIV and all that. I know we don't talk about HIV a lot. People don't want to talk about it. People are tired of talking about it, but I try to make it as lively and as engaging as possible. That is what I do. I've been doing it for 20 some odd years. I was diagnosed in 1999. And since then I have been trying to educate as many folks as I possibly can about HIV so you won't contract it. Simple as that. Easy breezy, stay beautiful, cover girl. So thank you for tuning in on tonight. I pray that I said something that changed your life and changed your outlook and that you can help educate others. So share this with other people. Let other people know, watch this and learn about HIV. Check out Donta and all that kind of stuff. And then Maurice, 2,500. Okay, you know your worth, Maurice. You know your worth. So please share this with other people. Let people know that there is an informative platform that is really going to give you what you need in a way that's relatable and understandable to you. All right. So make sure, like I said, follow the Donta Show on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Donta Morrison and just click that subscribe button and be a part of the village. I know it is not the conversations that many people want to have, but I'm trying to save people, not always make you laugh about idiot little things going on. I want you to be informed and knowledgeable village. You know, I rock with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Follow me on Instagram, Donta_Morrison. I'm your boy. I'm here for you. If you want to know more about this, reach out to me. Inbox me on Instagram. Inbox me on Facebook. Check out my website, DontaMorrison.com. If you are someone you know is living with HIV and you feel all alone, you are not. I am here for you. I am an ally for you, and we are all in this together. So please have a safe rest of your week. Remember, wear your mask, wash your hands, wrap it up, put on some body armor, all that kind of stuff. Just these streets, the block is hot. And just be safe until next Monday. So take care, good night, and God bless.